She promised wealth, power, and miracles, but her rituals demanded something far more sinister. This is the story of Mona Fandey, Malaysia's most infamous witch-convicted murderer, and a woman who claimed black magic could make you invincible.
Seorang lagi penyanyi baru tanah air, Mona Fandey.
Long before she became Malaysia's most feared witch, Mona Fandey was just Masna Ismail, a glamorous singer and actress in the 1980s. But her life took a dark turn when she abandoned the stage and reinvented herself as a bomo, a traditional shaman. Unlike others who offered healing, Mona specialized in something far more tempting: instant wealth rituals. Her reputation spread like wildfire. Businessmen, politicians, even police officers secretly visited her, desperate for her blessings. Rumors swirled. Some said she could make lottery numbers appear in dreams. Others whispered she demanded strange offerings in return. But no one could have predicted how far she'd go to keep her power. On July 2nd, 1993, Datuk Mazlan Idris, a wealthy politician, arrived at Mona Fandey's house in Pahang. He wanted a ritual to boost his career. What happened next was beyond anyone's worst nightmares. Days later, police found Mazlan's body, chopped into 18 pieces, buried in Mona's backyard. The scene was like something from a horror film. Altars smeared with blood, strange symbols carved into the floor, and the stench of death hanging in the air. Investigators soon uncovered the truth. This wasn't just a murder. It was a sacrifice. Mona, her husband, and her assistant were arrested. But during questioning, Mona showed no remorse. Instead, she smiled, claiming her magic made her untouchable. The press went wild. Was she insane? Or did she truly believe she was above the law? The trial was a media sensation. Mona Fandey, dressed in white like a holy woman, shocked the courtroom by laughing at witnesses. Her defense? She blamed spirits, claiming they possessed her. But the evidence was undeniable. Witnesses testified that Mazlan was lured into a ritual, then brutally butchered while chanting was heard in the background. The most chilling detail? His body parts were arranged in a specific pattern, suggesting an occult ceremony. In 2001, after years of appeals, Mona Fandey was sentenced to death by hanging. But even as the noose tightened, she remained defiant, whispering spells until her last breath. To this day, Malaysians speak of Mona Fandey in hushed tones. Some claim her ghost haunts Pahang. Others say her curses still work, pointing to unexplained deaths of those involved in her case. Even her grave is avoided, feared to be a site of dark energy. But the most unsettling question remains. Was she a master manipulator who used superstition to justify murder? Or did she genuinely believe in her own power? Whatever the truth, Mona Fandey's story is a terrifying reminder of how far people will go for wealth and how darkness can hide behind a smile. What do you think? Was Mona Fandey a cold-blooded killer or a victim of her own delusions? Drop your theories in the comments. And if you dare, try saying her name 3 times in front of a mirror. Just maybe keep the lights on.